Thank you, gentlemen. It's Tuesday, February 5, 2013. Welcome to tonight's debate. My name is Semi Susajong, and I will be your debate moderator. Tonight is the semi-final round of the Shinhan High School first grade dormitory competition in Cheongju, Korea. The top-ranked debate teams from Class A and B will compete tonight to advance to the final round. Now, please let me introduce our winning teams. From Class A, let me introduce Team Oreo. Scott At, Philip Jung, Nathan Lee, and Jacob O. Now, from Class B, let me introduce Team Wild Guys. Daniel Che, Jang Jun, Lee Lee, and Scott Kim. Our two teams will follow the cross-examination policy debate format. Constructive speeches will have an 8-minute time limit and will be followed by 3 minutes of cross-examination by the opposing team. Rebuttal speeches will have a 5 minutes time limit. Each team will be allotted 10 minutes of preparation time as they see fit at any point during the round. Tonight's judge is Mr. Morin, guest English teacher at Shinhan High School. The audience will also have the opportunity to judge the debate teams. Students, please write your name and resolution on the judging form. After the speaker is finished, please rate the speech on manner, method, and matter on a scale of 1 to 10 in part 1. Any speech with a perfect score in manner, method, and matter will receive 30 points. Also, please give feedback on each of speeches in part 2. Each team will give 2 rebuttal speeches to finish the debate. To judge the rebuttal speeches, please rate both speakers together and give a single score for the manner, method, and matter of both speeches under column NR and AR. The resolution for the debate is schools should have the extracurricular activities. Team Oreo will argue the affirmative and Team Wild Guys will argue the negative. The first affirmative speech will be given by Nathan Lee from Team Oreo. Audience members, please remember to hold your applause until after the speech is finished. Please remember to watch the clock. You must stop speaking after your time is up. Good luck to both teams. Let the debate begin.
When you can start. You can start now.
Thank you, gentlemen. We are debating the resolution. Schools should have extracurricular activity. We on the affirmative team strongly support this resolution. We have 5 reasons: friendship, experience, overheated private education, records, and limit of classrooms. Our first reason is friendship. We can improve split friendship between students. For example, according to Jeonghwa-ilbo, Cheondong Elementary School is getting various positive effects by doing extracurricular activities. Especially, we are getting effect in improving friendship between students and preventing school bullies. To quote one principle, now approximately 86% of students are participating extracurricular activities and is satisfied in that they have making good relationship between students. Our second reason is experience. This means students can experience various activities related with their dreams. For example, there are more than 30 extracurricular activities in Daewon, one of the best high schools in Korea. There are club activities such as Model UN and Model Congress, so students who dream becoming politicians can clarify their dreams. Our third reason is overheated private education these days. Many students depend too much on private education. According to statistics surveyed by several organizations, world without private education, approximately 8.7% of students were implemented preliminary learning in 2011. An article published by Yonhap said that about 20,140 million is used in private education. Our first reason is records. Nowadays, many universities require records for students that they didn't during their school life. For example, according to the daily best, as they are paying closer attention, encouraging more extracurricular activities, they had sent 263 graduates to the top 50 U.S. universities, and 63 got into Ivy League school until 2007. Our fifth reason is limit of classroom. The factor only theorized but can be implemented in classroom, so students feel bored and lost their interest to those classes. In order to get rid of those phenomena, extracurricular activities are required. For example, as you guys know, Jacob O's dream is biologist. In the past, he was skeptical about his dream because theories are quite complicated and difficult. But after participating in biological experimental class, he could clarify and confident to his dreams. Gentlemen, we have talked about friendship, experience, overheated private education, record, and limit of classroom, and have clearly shown that schools should have extracurricular activities. For this reason, we beg to propose.
Five guys, the negative team will now have 3 minutes to cross-examine the affirmative.
Let's say number 4 reason the records is when we go to other competitions and we buy magic pots and that's record. You say that okay? reliable. Shandong Elementary School is getting various positive effects by doing extracurricular activities. Especially, we are getting effect in improving friendship between students and preventing school bullies. To quote Jun, preschool now approximately 86% of students are participating in extracurricular activities, and we satisfied in that they help making good relationship between students. In the internet.
Thank you, gentlemen, for that interesting discussion. Next, from Team Wild Guys, Kat Kim will give the first narrative speech. And please speak louder. Next, from Team Wild Guys, Kat Kim will give the first narrative speech.
Thank you, gentlemen. Today we are debating the resolution schools should have extracurricular activities. We on the negative team strongly oppose this resolution. First, we will refute the affirmative team's reasons, and then I will present the negative team's case. Their second reason was experience. They said extracurricular activities can get experience, but we think get experience can alone too enough. And their first reason was record. They said many colleges increasing extracurricular activity or admission decision or based academic criteria. And they said EduCat recording also need much debate. We have reviewed the affirmative reason. Now I will give the negative reason. We on negative team strongly oppose this resolution. We have three reasons: academic, cost, and admission. Our first reason is academic. Many extracurricular activities harms academic performance. Researchers have argued prevent hoping to rise to rounded upstream by ignoring children in private classes or piano lessons, maybe exposing them to increased stress. Students take part in more than 17 hours of lessons, clubs, and classes outside school. Their grade and overall well-being not probably dropped. Our second point is cost. Extracurricular programs are expensive and contribute to budget deficit. Defending financial struggles, we are leaving street official with a few other options. Record the tax revenue, selling home values, the wage tax and payment, and etc. We can save money by eliminating extracurricular activities. For example, in the 2010 and 11 academic years, the district saved 44,800 by eliminating extracurricular activities in elementary school and $3,350 by saving of the high school club sponsors and 25,600 in coaching costs. The district saved an additional $10,000 for the two activity-based buses eliminated, leaving two activity buses. Our Our third point is admission. Many students have trouble admitting university. Mr. Nicholson, director of undergraduate admission has observed that it really doesn't matter if you haven't got any friends or hobbies, or if you don't do any theoretical work. It's a purely academic judgment. Then top universities are interested in students' extracurricular activities. And some Chinese students don't have time to participate in many extracurricular activities. They are too busy studying for and taking tests. The result, fake achievements often concocted by agents, then they falsified their college applications. Gentlemen, we have talked about academic cost and admission, and have clearly shown that schools should not have extracurricular activities. For this reason, we beg to propose. Thank you for listening.
Well, the affirmative team will now have 3 minutes to cross-examine the negative.
Okay. So, okay.
The team will use their time out.
Upcoming.
Do you know how much money costs for extracurricular activities?
I know, but I don't know.
Can you suggest specific statistics? Can you suggest specific statistics? Can you suggest specific statistics? Specific statistics.
I don't know.
Can you repeat your first argument?
What argument is academic? Many extracurricular activities from academic performance. Researchers have argued that parents hoping to rise surrounding the screen by ignoring children. In ballet classes or piano lessons may be different.
What is the source of your evidence?
It is in
Where did you find your statistics?
this. There. Some schools immigrant for it is used.
Can you explain again?
Some of the point of admission. Many students have trouble admitting university. Mr. Nicholson, director of undergraduate admission at Oxford that it really doesn't matter if you haven't got any friends or hobbies, or if you don't do any extracurricular work. It's a purely academic judgment.
One more time around.
Time out.
Stop the timeout, please. Thank you, gentlemen. Now, from Team Oreo, Jacob O will give the second affirmative speech.
Thank you, gentlemen. Today, my team is proving that school should have extracurricular activities. First, I will refute the negative team's reasons, and then I will support our reasons. Their first reason was academy. They said extracurricular activities make effect on academic. This is not true. It is it helps according to article extracurricular helps study. Their second reason was cost. They said extracurricular activities cost too much money. This is not true. Private education costs more money than extracurricular activities. It costs 20 trillion and 40 million won per year. Their third reason was admission. They said Chinese students have trouble with entering club because of that. This is not custom to Korean environment. Now my team is proving that school should have extracurricular activities. The negative team doesn't say about our first and third, fifth reason. Sorry, but I can understand his pronoun, so I didn't listen.
While guys, the negative team will now have 3 minutes to cross-examine the affirmative.
Okay, so he has to. So, and.
Can you speak one more time? Your first reading.
They said extracurricular activities make effect on academic, but extracurricular activities can help study, such as sports they can study.
You have a data of, and you have an example of any other sports? Example of sports.
For example, in our school we have basketball and table tennis. We can do that.
plans for that stimulating discussion. From Team White Guys, John will give the second negative speech.
Thank you, gentlemen. Today my team is proving that school should have extracurricular activities. First, I will review the affirmative team's reasons, and then my teammate will support the negative team's reasons. The first reason was overheated private education. They said this activity prevents overheated private education. This reason is not true because extracurricular activities doesn't relate to private education. Job experience like Jacob O can't offer in academy. It is the mere work which school can do. And the third reason was record. They said it is helpful to enter the university with this record. This reason is not true. It happens that extracurricular activities will increase competitiveness among students and lead to more falsified college entrance. And today, my team is proving that schools should have extracurricular activities. Let us look at our reasons. Our first point was academic. We said that too many extracurricular activities harms academic performance. They said that was not true because extracurricular activities can help to study. However, this is not important because it can contribute to study. Exploration. Our second reason, because it can contribute to study deprivation because extracurricular activities like football, basketball, and soccer require lots of physical strength. After acting, they undoubtedly turn too tired to fail to study, then study time also gets less than before. Finally, it will be connected to get a lower score. Having mentioned admission, all admissions decisions are based on academic criteria. If you've got low grade, unfortunately, you become hard to enter top universities. And our second reason was cost. We said that extracurricular programs are expensive and contribute to budget deficit. They said that this was not true because private education doesn't cost too much money. However, this is not true because deficits this year range from 330,000 to more than $1 billion for the country's public school districts, and most they want to avoid because it takes away opportunity to learn. And it is hard to keep acting because of maintenance expenses. Our third point was admission. We said that many students have trouble admitting universities. They said that this was not true. It is not case of Korea. However, they didn't offer their case of other countries like USA and Canada. So in conclusion, we have clearly shown that schools should have extracurricular activities. Thank you for listening.
Oreo, the affirmative team will now have 3 minutes to cross examine the narrative. You have to stay there.
You repeat your second argument.
Our second reason was cost. You said that extracurricular programs are expensive and contribute to budget deficits.
It is that extracurricular programs is supplied by the government like our school, children's school,
수업을 마칩니다.
and I think private education is more expensive than extracurricular programs.
It's not just it's just good.
That's right.
Thank you, gentlemen. Both teams have presented their arguments for and against the resolution. Because the resolution schools should have extracurricular activities. Well done for the final part of our debate. Both teams will now present their rebuttal arguments. Lee will give the first rebuttal speech for Wild Guys, the negative team.
They lost this reason because we extend extracurricular spend government money, but private use individual money. It is different. Third, the formative team talked about friendship. They say that extracurricular disturb friendship. They lost this reason because we think friendship is not related to these arguments. As we have clearly shown, the affirmative team's points are not true and have failed. Therefore, we beg to oppose. Thank you.
In this class, Philip John will speak for the oral and present the first affirmative rebuttal.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'm going to start first with one. As you all know, today's resolution is schools should have extracurricular activities. We on the affirmative have clearly shown that this is true. Let's first look at again at the opposing point and explain why the negative team lost this debate. First, the negative team talked about academic. They say that they badly affect on academic performance, but they lose this reason because according to Dr. Stephen Park, who's an associate professor at Assumption University, said lack of extracurricular activities leads to college dropout at Ivy League schools. For example, Korean students consume 75% of their time available for study, while they allocate only 25% to extracurricular activities. In contrast, American students and those from other countries tend to equally share their time for both study and their activities. Second, the negative team talked about cost. They say that extracurricular activities cost too much money, and private education doesn't cost too much money. They lose this point because, as we the negative team said before, private education
수업 시작 1분 전입니다.
cost more money. Private education costs 20 trillion won and 20 trillion won per year. Furthermore, they didn't suggest specific statistics in their statement. So we made this point. Third, the negative team talked about admission. They said that Chinese students have problem with entering club because of their academic performance. They lose this reason because we kept insisting that we have kept insisting that we should get rid of these customs and extend extracurricular activities for these students. Furthermore,
수업을 시작합니다.
they didn't point out our first and third reason. As we have clearly shown, the negative team's points are not true and have failed. So we win this debate, therefore we beg to propose.
From the negative team, Daniel Che will present the second rebuttal speech. This is the final speech team white guys will give in this round. Team white guys use their time out. Time is over. Daniel Che will present the second rebuttal speech. Thank you, gentlemen. Let us now look at our reasons and explain why we have won today's debate. Our first point was academic. We said that too many extracurricular activities harms academic performance. We win this reason because they lose their point about record. Their first reason that they said many colleges encouraging extracurricular activities, but for admission decisions are most based on academic criteria. And our second point was cost. We said that extracurricular programs are expensive and contribute to budget. We win this reason because we offer our statistics before, so they didn't think extracurricular program cost a lot of money. For example, in the 2010-11 academic year, the district saved $4,080 by eliminating extracurricular activities in elementary schools. And our third point was admission. We said that top universities are uninterested in student extracurricular activities. We win this reason because they said some colleges encouraging extracurricular, but top universities are still uninterested in student extracurricular activities. Overall, we win our key reason and have liberated the affirmative team. Therefore, we win this debate and strongly oppose today's resolution. Thank you. From the affirmative team, Scott and will present the second neutral speech. This is final speech team Oreo will give in this round.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'm gonna start second rebuttal. Let us now look at our reasons and explain why we have won today's debate. Our first point was friendship. We said that we can improve break friendships. We win this reason because we suggested specific example through Chinese elementary school. Our second point was experience. We said that we can experience various activities. We win this reason because activities related to students' dream can improve students' vision for their dream. Our third point was overrated private education. We said too much students depend on private education. We win this reason because it can alleviate students' fatigue from their private education. Our fourth point was records. We said that when university require records for students that did during their school life. We win this reason because records for their students that did during their school life is important for students like us. Our fifth point was limit of classroom. We said that zeroized classes can be implemented in classroom. We win this reason because activity can contribute to students by providing concrete activities for their future job. Overall, we win our key regions and have defeated the negative team. Furthermore, we have suggested clear and reasonable statistics about our statement. Therefore, we win this debate and strongly support today's resolution. Thank you.
That concludes our debate. Let us give another round of applause for our debate teams. Now we need to find the winner. Students, please complete the judging form. Find the total number of points for Team Oreo, the affirmative team, by adding the total for the 1HG, 2HG, and AR speeches. Next, find the total number of points for Team White Guys, the negative team, by adding the total for the 1NC, 2NC, and NR speeches. When you are ready, please select the winner of this debate in part 3 and explain why winner of the debate won. Please finish the form by signing your name next to judge's signature. Thank you.